Rocket League, after nearly 7 years, has just been taken over by a bot, and its name is Nexto. Rocket League has been known to be one of the hardest games to cheat in the gaming community for a long time. Back just 4 years ago, a Rocket League YouTuber by the name of Floomp even made a video on is it possible to cheat in Rocket League, stating,
You're almost better off just learning how to do everything and sort of perfecting everything in Rocket League than to just rely on something like this. I really don't think that it would ever work because there's just so much to the game.
Ideas like this are well agreed upon in the Rocket League community. Up until this point, there have been no major cheats in Rocket League aside from offline ones. Now there is an assortment of cheats ranging from demo locking, seeing opponents boost, or seeing through demo smoke. Nexto, on the other hand, can fully autonomously play the game for you. So how did such a thing as Nexto come to be? Bots in Rocket League can be seen used years ago, such as the ones in the Rocket League Air Show put on by Rocket Sledge. To really find the origin of Nexto, we have to look to the Rocket League bot channel on YouTube. The idea of ROBot was to put on tournaments where Rocket League coders try to code the best bot they could to then battle against each other to determine which bot was the best of all. The very first bot tournament was held around mid-2018. With a small group of coders, ROBot was born. Holding numerous tournaments after this initial startup, ROBot became a full-blown community of active people finding ways to make the best Rocket League bot. Initially, the bots in these tournaments were hard-coded, meaning the bots cannot do what is outside of its code. ROBot even went on to produce a couple videos to help people code their own bots. Bots such as Relief Bot and Bubble Me are some of the most notable hard-coded bots in the Rocket League bot community. Up until the end of 2021, ROBot provided an API which allowed you to code your own bot for use offline. They supported multiple coding languages, and tutorials were provided to help anyone get started coding their own Rocket League bot. That was until machine learning bots started to emerge. A bot by the name of Element, which won the ROBot Spooktober Finals just over a year ago, proved the potential of AI. Element ran off of a new Rocket League API by the name of RL Gym. RL Gym did not really become popular within the Rocket League bot community until early 2022. Around then, it sparked the dawn of some of the best bots Rocket League has ever seen. The first iterations of the present-day Nexto, were born from Rocket League Gym. Rocket League Gym essentially allowed bots to train themselves. By training against clones of itself through many instances, this Nexto accumulated thousands of hours training in 1 to 2 months. This first bot proved to be extremely agile, beating out the likes of near champ players. With the likes of previous bots struggling against even gold players, this was a huge milestone in the Rocket League bot community. The team behind Nexto was only just getting started. Not long after, training of Nexto began, with it being streamed live to the Rocket League Gym Twitch channel. Again, within about a month's time, this next generation Nexto had maxed out its potential and was ready to be put to the test against an actual player. And by God did this bot show up, proving to hold up against even GC1s. Nexto once again getting featured in a Rocket Sledge video where it beat 2 GCs in a 2v2 matchup. Thus, that brings us to the current problem in Rocket League, Nexto being used in online matches. None of the bots in the ROBot community were intended to be used in the online setting, but because access to the code of the bot is public through ROBot client, doing so was not impossible. Thus, someone with ill intent had all the freedom to create a way to use it online. So how is that possible? If you know the popular plugin Bacchus mod, then it's not far from that. A plugin similar to it simply injects itself, allowing the use of Nexto in an online match, just like that of cosmetics with Bacchus mod. The use of this quickly spread through the likes of some people in the Rocket League community. Today, the bot is unfortunately very easy to get your hands on. I have run into the Nexto bot in an online match myself a few times, so it is very much an issue. The creator of Nexto and RL Gym is continuing to push bots further and further. However, Psyonix has put a hold on bots of Nexto's caliber being released until the issue is resolved. So that begs the question, what is going to be done? It is not clear right now what Psyonix, Rocket League, and Epic are planning, but some possibilities include the removal of Bacchus mod and other plugins from Rocket League, maybe some sort of anti-cheat, or who knows, Rocket League 2 could be closer than we know it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this dive into the history of the creation of Nexto, and let me know what you think Rocket League will do to solve the issue.